Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Space Engineers. Today we have a couple plans, but I wanted to share with you some things that I did off camera. So, one of the first things I did was I added a beacon and an antenna to the outside for whatever reasons we might need. Then, I don't know if I explained this or showed this last episode, but I changed all these to flat thrusters instead of the big ones. Just wanted to keep going with the theme of using the flat thrusters. And then the inside, we added a second floor. And we put a med bay in. We put a door on the bathroom. Go ahead and get that back to being pressurized. Then I changed those windows out for this. I put a button panel here for lights. One of the buttons will eventually be for the lights outside. One button panel's for these lights. And then we can just hang out here and enjoy the view. I can AFK in this chair. And since it's pressurized, it'll get oxygen and energy from the chair. But I also put a cryo chamber in here for reasons, I don't know. Then the last thing we did off camera was where are ya? Plumbed this up. So now the base is connected all the way over here with the landing pad that will be the helicarrier later on. Oh, and I put all these railings on, which I need to paint black. But one thing I want to do, I haven't messed around with the AI blocks much. And I want to make an auto docking feature for this. So what I want to do first is I'm going to turn off the miner sorter just for now, so that while I'm docking and undocking, I can while I'm docking and undocking, I don't have to worry about it draining, because I'm going to do everything with this thing full of iron. Oh, there we go. Remember doing that. There it is. We also put some lights on the outside of the miner so that as we're going down and we go into these holes, it's a lot more illuminated. So we're gonna fill the miner up with some iron real quick. And then we're gonna go put the blocks on that we're gonna need for, and I believe it should just be an AI flight move and an AI flight recorder. Now, I tried messing with these one time before and I just had so many issues. I ended up getting it to work temporarily because I was making an auto dock for a giant ship that I had. This was on a single player world a long time ago. So I set up the bar already. So we want this stuff. Okay. So if I remember right, have to be a certain orientation. That's forward. So that's the recorder task, and then light move. And then I wanna say timer block, if I remember right. Let's build you guys up. I want to say the timer block was so I could trigger those things. So first thing we want to do is record the path. So I'm going to put that record, add waypoint, play on, AI behavior on. So the idea is I will come up out of the hole, whatever hole I'm in. I will hit. I'll have it travel to this point, to this point, to this point. Lock you here. That point. Now, on HUD. No path on HUD. Show AI functions. Okay. Light move, if I remember right. I do want that because I don't want it to pitch more than like much. I want almost negative roll. So we're gonna do that. Speed limit, let's bump her up to like 16. Minimum altitude, because we're docking, I need it to be a 0. Let's see if it works. 6. Okay. Turn towards the base. Okay. Oh wait, did I turn collision avoidance off? Off. Off. Where's it going? I think I messed that up. And I need precision mode on. Let me turn it off, dude. Did those things mess it up? Now, I'm kind of just speed running this. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if I did this right. Like I said, I haven't played around with the AI blocks much. Now... should sink down. Okay, next waypoint. Are you gonna go down? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, cool. So, setup action. We want that to lock. And we want that to AI behavior off. And then I'm gonna put a timer block here. I'm gonna trigger that. Automation timer block. Setup actions. So AI behavior on. Play on. Okay, I think. AI behavior off. Now let's test that again. Hit 2, autopilot engaged. All right, looking good, looking good. I think I might want to put some more side thrusters on, because he might be having trouble stabilizing himself at the points. Okay. Landing, 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 landing. Come on, baby. Switch lock. Yes, sir. And then that should have turned the AI behavior off. Okay, so now we're gonna do the whole thing. Order, toggle block on. Just wanna verify that everything's good. We're gonna go get more iron real quick. Oh, before we do that, actually, hold on. We need more side thrust. Because these three little guys are not doing it. And I think that might cause problems for it later. What do I have here? Oh. Okay. I don't know how many I grabbed. I think we're gonna go 3 more on each side. Then we gotta remember to recolor this guy. Four, five, six. We're actually gonna do this. Oh, I almost had enough for everything. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There we go. Lick. I think the 6 on each side would be more than enough for stabilization. Do I have plates on me? I only have a couple. We'll armor up those AI blocks a little later. Oh yeah, much better. Oof. I might even throw... nah, that's not necessary. Oh, oh my gosh, that could have been really bad. Okay, got a little crazy there. That's my fault. So the idea, proof of concept right now. Let's make sure this works. So we're full. Get up to altitude. Boom. Autopilot engaged. Please let this work. Please, please let this work. If I just get this on a first time go basis, I'm gonna be so hyped. Alright. You are there. Start turning. He doesn't like that weight, and it might actually just be faster for me to dock by myself. But having the option to just have the ship take itself home. It didn't lock. It also didn't turn off AI behavior. Something's fishy here. Okay, hold on. Let's go do this real quick. Got a hole right here. Fill up with some good old minerals. We're gonna try this again. Maybe that was a fluke. Maybe it was a fluke. But having to manually lock wouldn't be awful. But that's not what I want. I want it to lock. And 2. Come on, baby. I just want you to lock when you get down there. Because you kind of just dropped down, which is okay. I might just have to use an event controller for the locking part. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, so looks like we're having problems with that, which is okay. Oh, that scared me. uh... We can just use an event controller for that. spaced for a second. Sorry, guys. Nice. Wonder what I could put there to make that not happen. Maybe heavy iron block, heavy blocks. Okay, let's check out this event control. Oh, don't want you guys there. Connector ready. Idle. Minor connector. Setup actions. We're gonna lock. And we're gonna turn off AI behavior. Is this the one I want? Is that just gonna loop? Yeah, it won't let me unlock. So, another timer block? I'm probably making this more complicated than it needs to be. Okay, so for the second timer block, uh, okay. So when it locks, I want to toggle block off. And unlock. And then what did I? Okay. Hold on. I'm starting to confuse myself. Uh where I don't know where that timer block's at. Three? Trigger now. Okay, hold on. We need to name these correctly. Okay. So docking sequence. Take off. Right. So that should toggle that off. And unlock, right? So G. It's a docking sequence. Trigger now. Takeoff sequence. Trigger now. Is it not turning off the... The event controller is off. Why is it not letting me unlock? Okay. He wanted to go to... here. Okay. Oh! For the timer block. For docking sequence. We have to turn you. Toggle block on. Okay. AI behavior off. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Let's try this now. 6, autopilot enabled. Man, we've been... Oh. Need air. On the bright side, we could do that. And hopefully it's coming in for that landing, and it'll be locked. Go green. Okay, nice. Then I should be able to... What is going on here, buddy? AI behavior off. Okay. I'm gonna mess around with the sequence a little bit, and then I will cut back to you guys. Alright, everybody. So, I figured out a way to make it work. So the docking sequence and everything was working good. Without weight. With weight, it just doesn't, it doesn't, like, sync up the last, it doesn't, like, recognize that the last point, it's at its last point. So either I need more, oops, downward thrust to stop it from going down so quick, so it can get to its point exactly how it wants to, But I already have so much downward thrust on it. 3 of those. And then I want to say like 6 of the little thrusters in the back. Yeah, I don't know how much more I can put. But I'll show you what I had to do. So it's the whole thing's not fully automated at this point. But oh, I hit my thrusters. That was dumb. So, hit 2, autopilot engaged. And it will fly over. I've done quite a few iron runs because of testing this out, so I'm interested to see how much iron I have. I believe at the beginning of the episode we had like 60,000. Okay, so gonna fly in. So we're gonna go for the landing. And she won't connect on her own here. Not that I'm aware of. So, then I just have to hit 4 and 6 to turn off the AI flight behavior. So, yeah, there's that. Then switch lock. And then we're just back to business as usual. I think I'm gonna put heavy blocks here. Yeah, we're gonna put heavy blocks in there. Heavy armor block. One, two, 1, 2. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, so that has gone pretty good. Oh, actually, I know I have enough. Those. Yes. Let's get more grids. Now, I'm curious to know if the grids, if the heavy armor blocks will stop that from exploding. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh, so close. So close, so close. And I think next we're gonna start getting the foundation down for the foundation down for the large ship, because we're pretty much is it taking damage? It is not. Okay, cool. And then we'll turn all that off. Alright, so we're gonna get started on this Johnny John. Oh, hold on. We need to go inside and grab some oxygen and hydrogen. Now, I don't remember what generator is. Oh, it's there. I'll just fill up the thing outside. I know, I shouldn't be depressurizing even though I put in a fucking airlock, but oh well. So, this one isn't going to be built for combat, it's just going to be built for... It's just going to be built for traveling and leaving this place. So, I'm gonna say we are gonna probably go not like that. Then like that. And then thrusters on 3. I'm thinking that's what we want. 1, 2, 3. And then you again. Like that. Is this gonna be out far enough? You know what? I want to go out one more. We're gonna go out one more. One more. I want it to be I want it to be a decent size. So wait, I went out 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we will add. Now we'll add you. I think I want it to be out like that. Yes. Okay, cool. So then we need to do the same thing on all sides. Was it 3? One, two, three, 4. Okay. Here we go. That's what we did. All right. I just need to be symmetrical right now, so I make sure I'm doing it right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Down 1. Now, I'm not sure if 4 of these are gonna be enough. but we can probably stick, these are 3 long, we can probably stick 2 on the bottom once we get it off the ground before we fill it up. It's 3, right? Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. Okay, so let's go back to you. I think we just want one more out, right? Nope, we went like that. Hey. All right. Now we just got to do the same thing. Oh, why does that look? I'm gonna put these here just to make sure. Is everything symmetrical? No, I did something different here. Why does that look so weird? Ah, that's why. I didn't need to go out that one. Right? Huh. Alrighty, guys. So, no. Alright, so I got everything all nice like, but I think I'm going to put one more. Where did I put it? It's on 3. Centered right there. Like that. Yeah. We likes that. Okay. Oh. Okay, so we actually need to get rid of these.
Inventory full. Inventory full.
That's okay. Boom, 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 boom,
Energy
boom,
low.
boom. Oh, come on, man. I may be putting a med bay out there as well. We might build like a little room there. That's a little more convenient. Yeah, this is it's looking like this is gonna be the shape of our survival ship. Just to get us out of here, right? Just to get us homeward bound. Well, not homeward bound, but just to get us to find the place that is gonna be home. Do do do. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm thinking, right? I'm gonna have this go out like that. Think I want to do that. Like that. looks a little odd, but I think it'll look cool. Nope, that's an inverted corner. That's not what I wanted. That'll be the pilot room. Now we got to figure out how we want to put the refinery in here. I'm thinking maybe we lay it down, or do we sink it in? Is this... It's 2 blocks, isn't it? Oh man, I wish it was 3. It'd be nice and easy to sink in like that. Oh man. Maybe like that, because we're gonna put a bottom on it. We are gonna put a bottom on it. So we could sink that in like that. But the piping's gonna be a little complicated. I should have went up higher. Why did I only go up 1? I wonder... No, there's no way that could pick all this up. Dang it. Because I want the... I want to build down deeper. Dang it. Okay. So what if I do this? We're gonna put 4 pistons. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. Oh. Come on, come on, come on. What is... Okay. Wasn't aiming at that, I guess. What is in my inventory? Oh my god, those. Yikes. Okay. I was like, there's no way there's 1,000 components for these. Okay, we're almost done. These guys. So this is gonna be crazy. So production, no, control panel, pistons, reverse, oh. I didn't think about that. Gotta go put a battery. Alright, I'm gonna get this raised up and then I'll come back to you guys. Alright, so we got it raised up. We have got it raised up. So now we can start thinking about the bottom. So I want to say I'm gonna go you like that. Yes. Oh no. And then boom. Not gonna be too big. Well, let us sink down one. If I do another one like that. Hmm. And then we would wrap that all the way around. And then the bottom would just be flat, I want to say. Boom. And boom, like that, right? Is that the same on both sides? Symmetrical? It is. Okay. That is looking pretty good. And that lets us put piping. If we want to sink it one into the ground, that lets us put piping up here. On this level right here. We can sink one into the ground and then we can have conveyor ports and everything go through there. Let me see how I like that profile.
Fuel.
I like it. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and build out that whole bottom. I'm gonna build out that whole bottom. And then we're gonna see what it looks like, yeah. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Alright, everybody, so I came up with this cool shape in the front, and I'm pretty happy with it. What the profile will look like all the way from the front. Let's go ahead and weld these up real quick. And it also gives us the opportunity for some cool painting. That's what the profile from the front's gonna look like. This will probably get extended out like one more, like so. Let me get some. This will probably get extended out one more like that, just so that it's up to the bridge. And then the profile of the whole thing is gonna look like this. Oh, come on. Almost done. Come on. Right. Boom. And boom. Hold on. Maybe not that one. Maybe And then probably... What's that one? Not that one. Is it 7? No. There you are. I believe. No. We're gonna have to figure out what goes there. Something will go there. There's probably not a good transition piece for that, but that's what the profile from the front's gonna look like. She looks a little bulky down here. I might actually get rid of these. What if I do...
Fuel low.
Makes her look a little less bulky.
Fuel critical.
But, we're gonna focus on the big guy for the next episode. She's really bulky, so I'm gonna mess around with the body off camera, see what I come up with. And then after I come up with a body style that I'm happy with, we'll start the next episode and we'll start putting the guts inside. Alright, y'all. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. And, never forget, always forward. I'll see you in the next one.